ladies here. I can't see anyone right now, but I saw you earlier, and I think it was a lot of ladies. Hi, ladies, we've had quite a week, right? Yes, we've had a week, and we're here, and I don't know about you guys. I can't tell how old you are, but I'm old enough to actually. I remember Anita Hill.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I remember that. That was 27 years ago. Thank you. I was thinking about it, like that was 27 years ago, and that's crazy because that means that I'm old, you know, because I wasn't like just alive. Like I remember watching it on TV and being like, oh wow, that's what sexual harassment is. That's how old I am. I'm 27 plus how old I was. I remember Anita Hill years old. That's how old I am. I mean, I'll say it. I'm not ashamed. I'll just say it. I'm 39 plus 2. That's how old I am. Thank you. Whatever, I'll do the math for you. 20 times 2 in parentheses plus 1. That's my age. Thank you. In case you didn't get that, square root of 1600 plus 1. That's how old I am. And I'm cool with it. I am totally cool with that. I actually walked in late, and I apologize. I don't normally do that. I'll be honest with you guys, ladies. I'm sorry, ladies. I will be honest with you. And like one dude there. Thanks, guy, for being there. Okay, I'll be straight with you. I was late because I was doing shots.
Me too.
Yeah. Not the fun kind, though. You probably did different shots. I was doing hormone shots before I came here. Yeah. True story. That's really what I was doing. Because for my 39 plus second birthday, as a gift, my parents got me IVF. Oh my God! It's okay. Like, we're gonna be all right. Oh my God! I'm here. I made it. I'm alive. There were syringes involved, but I'm here now. Okay. I guess I don't have to explain what that is. We get it. It's in vitro fertilization, in case you didn't understand the gasping. Okay. It was a very generous gift from my parents. It was like that's a nice gift, right? But I don't know. Maybe they just really want a grandkid, and I'm the human sacrifice for the cause. So maybe I'm the generous one. Okay. In which case, you're welcome, Mom and Dad. Also, I'm realizing I could have just bought a car and told my parents I was going to do IVF. A little late for that. A little late. So, just a little backstory on me so you understand what since I'm sharing. I obviously couldn't get pregnant. By the way, congrats, Angie. Yeah. Twice. Damn it. No, seriously, congrats. I'm being serious. I'm happy for you. I am. I went to the doctor. This was a couple of years ago. I went to the doctor to see what's going on, and it turns out I have a condition called DOR. And that stands for diminished ovarian reserve. And that is due to another condition I have called OAF, which stands for old as fuck. So, on the bright side though, I'm not gonna be a handmaid, so. Yeah, silver linings, guy. I don't know, that joke's a little too real now. I don't know if I can even joke about that. I do know a couple that did. I mean, what happens is when you're trying to get pregnant, everyone around you is getting pregnant, as we can see here. Everyone is, congrats, seriously. And I know a couple that just had a baby, and they named their child Sequoia after. That's not a joke. It's LA, guys. After where Sequoia's conceived, and I think that's sweet. And I thought about like, oh, if I have a baby, what will I name him or her? And I think, if it's a girl, I can name her Tori, short for laboratory. Or You know, my husband's Italian, so if we go with something that sounds a little bit more Italian, we could, you know, like in vitro. Or Ivy. Ivy. Yeah. I really am scared though. Like if I do have a kid, it's a little scary, you know, because it's very different. It's so different to raise kids these days. You have to be very politically correct. You know, like I read this article about how we're not supposed to tell girls they're pretty because it's not empowering. And I'm totally behind that. But you know, I'm just nervous around girls. I don't know what to say to them. Like, oh my God, that bedazzled shirt makes you look really capable. And and wow, when you put on that tutu, you look like the Secretary of State. Oh my God, look at those bows in your hair. You're gonna be an astronaut. Like I'm worried I'm gonna slip. I'm gonna tell a girl she's pretty. She'll lose all sense of self-worth, drop out of high school. Like so you know, like if you want to empower a girl, don't tell her she's pretty. All right, tell her she's prettier than all of her friends. Probably works better. I have this another condition. I know, like I'm just a mess. I have this other condition. It's called IMDb ADD. I don't know if anyone else suffers from this problem. It's when it's according to whatever I looked up. I diagnosed myself. It's when you can't watch a movie without consulting IMDb a minimum of 3 times. Like it's a real problem. Like, okay, I recently was watching $1 Million Baby. It was on TV. I know it came out 14 years ago in 2004. I know that because I consulted IMDb about that one. Anyways, it was on, so I watched it. And if anyone hasn't seen it, too late. Spoiler alert. It's, you know. Hilary Swank plays this boxer, and she gets knocked out, and she gets paralyzed from the neck down. And I was watching it, and it was really hard to watch because Hilary Swank is like paralyzed, and I can't figure out everything I've seen her in before. So so of course I had to go and check IMDb. It turns out Hilary Swank was the next Karate Kid. Who remembers that, right? That was like the female version of the Karate Kid with it also with Pat Morita, who played Mr. Miyagi, who was also the original Karate Kid and all the other Karate Kids. The original one was with Elizabeth Shue, who was just last year in Battle of the Sexes with Steve Carell, who was in 40-Year-Old Virgin with Seth Rogen, who was in This Is the End with Gene Marusha, who was in $1 Million Baby. So, you know, once I connected the dots, I could finally finish the movie, and but it was over. So, don't tell me what happened, all right? I'm sure it worked out for her, right? I mean, it's a Clint Eastwood movie. It had to work out for her. Anyway, that's my time. Thank you so much.